We now have the leadership. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Other Facilities.
I sincerely express gratitude to Almighty Allah for the opportunity to preside over this important occasion of inaugurating the Zamfara State Development Committee, the State Government Project Monitoring Committee, and Local Government Project Monitoring Committee. This ceremony is a key milestone in our effort to reposition Zamfara State so that it may effectively assume its true position among Nigerian states and in the international arena. It is part of the endeavor to make the state a source of pride for the current and the future generation of its sons and daughters. Our decision to constitute the State Development Plan Committee is based on our understanding of development in its wide and multifaceted perspective. Therefore, we will need a long-term strategy that involves study and broad to guide the development process in the state. The State Development Committee is expected at the end of its assignment to come up with a reliable working document that will provide a roadmap and spearhead the development of the Zamfara State in the next 25 years and will be called the Zamfara State Development Plan (ZAM-DEF). Taking into cognizance the importance of this document to the entire life of the state, we have carefully drawn the membership of the committee from different walks of life, and we believe that they are experts and can carry out the task up to the expectation. I urge you to consider this assignment as a state assignment which is decisive in determining the present and the future development of our dear state. I therefore crave your indulgence to give the assignment an honest, holistic approach to that at the end of the day we have a reliable working roadmap that will guide our state development. For the effective discharge of the assignment of the State Development Committee, it is divided into two committees. We have Steering Committee, which has the following membership. We have Professor Yusuf Adamu Safe from PUK to serve as the chairman of the committee, head of service, member, chief of staff to the governor, member, commissioner of budget and economic planning, commissioner of education, commissioner of humanitarian affairs and disaster management, commissioner for agriculture, commissioner of health, special advisor on SDGs, special advisor strategy and development, permanent secretary ministry of finance, permanent secretary ministry of budget and economic planning. The steering committee also has the following terms of reference: taking ownership and responsibility in driving the state development plan, performing oversight functions on the activities of the state technical committee, serving as an intermediary between the state technical committee and the elected governor, securing adequate funding from the government, conducting monthly meetings with technical committees, and any other activity deemed relevant to conduct of this committee's assignment. Technical Committee, which has the following membership. We have Professor Yahya Zakari as the chairman, permanent secretary of budget, member, Professor Yusuf Adamu Safi, member, Malam Ghazali Shehu Ahmad, Jalaluddin Ibrahim, Alhaji Musa Ahmad, Muazu Ibrahim Guraguri, Najibu Saleh, Hamza Saleh, Hajar Rashid Kaugora, Mukhtar Ibrahim, Alhatu Mura, Abdul Razak Usman Moriki, Sani Abubakar Bukur, Murtala Yusuf Shinkafi, Fatima Lawal, Dr. Mustafa Muhammad Abdullahi from FUG, Nura Garba Dauran of UB, Radu Ahmad Sambo, Kabiru Radu, Maya Bello, Kabiru Jelani, Jamilu Garba Kiji, Bashar Abdullahi Anka, and Mustafa Linkilo, all directors of various MDAs, 3 reps from Indonesia, 2 reps from civil society organizations, 2 reps from NLC, 1 representative from Algon, 1 representative from Nolige, 2 representative from NUJ, 2 representatives from state-based organization, 2 rep from the State House Assembly, political parties chairman, rep of the representative of State Council of Chiefs, Muhammad Yatambara DG Zidda, Dr. Abakar Muhammad DG ESCO, Chairman Chamber of Commerce, and the rep from a woman group. The Technical Committee also has the following terms of reference: engagement of stakeholders for development of the state development plans, review the existing national and state policy and policy statement and sector strategic plans, gather statewide data and development key performance and indicator, review of physical strategy documents, coordinate the sector thematic areas for the development of the documents, ensuring the alignment of SDGs goal and target and medium-term development plan along the pillars and other relevant international development framework into the ZAMDEF. Integration of economic diversification policy program and project into plans, monthly feedback meeting with the steering committee, any other activity deemed relevant to the conduct of the committee's assignment. We also inaugurate in the state and local government project monitoring committees. Our board and forming state and local government project monitoring committees to have a more comprehensive, effective monitoring of all projects at all levels of government. Therefore, you are required to maintain a higher standard in all our project implementation and to report any issue of concern to the government for appropriate action. The State Project Monitoring Committee has the following members, though it's not only completed, but I am going through some of E. The other one will be formed by the Secretary of State Government. First, we have Sanda Muhammad Anjari as a coordinator. We have Kias Ibrahim Yahya, we have Bello Kagara, Nazir Usman, Junaid Limantawa as Director General of the committee, Kabiru Yusuf Basa, Abu Mafara. The other members would be announced by the Secretary of the State. The Local Government Project Monitoring Committee has the following membership: Suleiman Tuno Anka as a coordinator, Engineer Aminu Musa Anka, member, Usman Garba Dauran, Ahmad Kohari Furufuri Q as a Matawallen Maradun as a member, Jamalu Kabir to be Director General Secretary to the committee, Lawal Abakar and representative of Ministry for Local Government to be a member of the committee. I want to assure all the 3 committees that government will give all the necessary support and cooperation for the success of the assignment. I also wish to inform you that I have directed all the state ministry, department and agency to cooperate with you in providing all the necessary information and the support to you. You may therefore require from each and every ministry on this assignment will be given by the government. Finally, it is my pleasure to inaugurate the State Development Plan Committee, State Government Project Monitoring Committee, and Local Government Project Monitoring Committee. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us and be your guides throughout this assignment. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This development committee that was being inaugurated by the state executive governor today, this one, it will improve the lives of the people of Zamfara State, and the future ambition of the state will be ascertained in this. And secondly, His Excellency, the executive governor of Zamfara State, has shown his commitment towards improving the lives and development of the Zamfara State, because this development, it is from 2021 to 25 years program plan. So inshallah with this, we'll have enough from the donors agency, donors partners to come and Zamfara and assist us, especially in the issue of security, education, health sector, and any other sectors. They will come on board to assist Zamfara State for the development. This shows that His Excellency has committed himself toward the development of this state and Nigeria as a whole. This state development plan is in an alignment to what we have already. So this one, as a state, every state needs to have state development plan for realignment of its structure and the development. So this one, it will not be an issue of demolition or destruction. We are just going to forge ahead from what we have and formally form the sectoral structures of each department, like Ministry of Health, Agriculture, Humanitarian. Every sectoral, every ministry will be sectoral. It will have its own development and how it's going to be performed. In the future, we are going to make it, inshallah.